All right, good morning. It's Monday, November 28th. Today's reading will be Galatians chapters 4 through 6. Now, chapter 4 continues the law versus faith, uses examples here that just the fact that the law cannot and never has saved. And so we covered that mostly yesterday. Galatians 5 now talks about how, Christ has set us free from the law. The law was pointing to him. And then we have the fruit of the Spirit and the manifestation of the flesh in the second half. We're covering this on Wednesday night. If you're reading through this, you're probably there on Wednesdays. So I'll spend a lot of extra time on 6 then. Some people have pointed out that verse 2 and 5 are contradictory to each other, and they are not. Gasp, how'd we never see this before? Now, I don't appeal to the Greek very often, but the answer to this problem is there. Bear ye one another's burdens is talking about heavy burdens. It's talking about a shipload. It's talking about cargo. And it says, whenever man shall bear his own burden, that's talking, the word is invoice. So it's like a piece of paper. Our small problems we just need to take care of. And get help on the big stuff. Now you see there in verse 11 how Paul wrote this one letter by hand. The rest of them he had somebody else write. But it says large letter. It's not talking about the fact that it's 6 chapters long. It's talking about the large writing due to his bad eyesight. And I forgot to mention, chapter 4, verse 15 also mentions, this is where they talk about it, they would have plucked out their own eyes, if at all possible, to help him. And so circumcision is brought up, it talks about, if you're circumcised, then you're indebted to the whole law. That means if you're trusting your circumcision to get you to heaven, that's part of the law. We're separated from this issue. We would have other issues, but, generally none of us think that, I don't even hear people talking about circumcision for heaven, but however, that was a big part of their culture. But it brings up the point. If we're trusting our works at all to go to heaven, the problem is we have to trust all of them. We have to make every commandment. We have to be perfect, and we are not. All right. Hope you have a great day. We'll catch you tomorrow.